Definitely.
Have you ever dealt with the loss of someone you loved? Grieving is one of the worst feelings I personally have ever had to go through. Just knowing you will never be able to hug that person or talk to them ever again is physically painful. Recently, I endured the loss of a childhood friend of roughly 11 years. It's extremely difficult to explain how you're feeling when something so big turns your entire life around. Going through these tough times can be a real challenge, and sometimes motivation can be a big help or even all you need. Though the pain of losing someone you love never entirely goes away, with time it gets easier to find ways to cope and adjust to a new normal. I know this can sound very cliche, but time truly does heal. You begin to come to terms with what happened because it is simply out of your control. This may be true, but sometimes you can find it easy to blame yourself for what happened or wishing you would have done something different in the time you had. Don't think like that. I know it's hard, but the past is irreversible. You need to focus on all the great memories you will cherish in your heart forever. Everyone has their own ways of coping. Many tend to ignore their feelings and bottle everything up inside. Others don't know how to deal with such extreme emotion and fall apart. Keeping how you feel in a bottle can be damaging to your well-being. It makes it hard to concentrate, perform well in daily activities, and be mentally okay. Reacting this way can also make you very easily irritable. Having someone to talk to is so important in times of grief. I know how hard things like this are, but everything happens for a reason, even if we can't see that in the moment. Remembering your faith and reason are great ways to realize that everything will work out in the end. Even if you aren't religious, having something to live for is necessary. If someone or something you had great love for, like a pet, passes away, everything you do from there should be for them. If you do sports, every point you earn should be for them. If you're a performer of any kind, you will do as best as you can on stage for them. If you are in school or have a job, you will do all of your work to the absolute best of your abilities for that loved one. Grief can completely consume you, but with time, you can turn that feeling into motivation. People frequently forget that there are no rules or right ways to grieve. One day you could be perfectly fine, and the next a complete mess, which is entirely normal. As we have all heard, we experience grief in stages. Healing isn't a linear process, and you may jump from stage to stage. The last stage of grieving is acceptance. Accepting that our loved one is physically gone, and this is our permanent reality. We will never like this reality, but we will learn to accept it. We accept that we have to readjust our lives. Acceptance might simply mean having more good days than bad, but remember, slow progress is better than no progress. Take the time you need and do what is best for yourself. You will eventually feel again and live again, but it all takes time. No amount of words I say can help you get over what you're going through. I only hope that you will take the journey of healing and reach out for help if you need it.